Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
Well, let's hit it. It's What the Buzz. I'm Joanna Barber, joined by Emily Slape.
Yes.
Legally, Emily Slape.
Yes. That is my legal name.
What up, Emily? It's been a while.
I know.
We're
been
back.
Figuring out work.
Yes.
The app.
Which I see it every day.
It haunts me every day.
It does haunt us every day.
All those people who want
knew?
to send in messages. Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the help. But we also see the issues. We see the back end. Really, no one on the show can do anything about it. So
No
calling
one
into
can.
the show,
Despite what Buzz may tell you.
yeah, it doesn't work. They have no power there. They may have power elsewhere. Oop, I have power there. But they can't help you, guys.
I wish I could, but I can't. That's
No.
not my department.
Mm-mm.
And I hate when people are like, well, you guys aren't even trying.
You don't
Somebody
even know.
messaged one day because they were complaining about the podcast. And I was like, look, I've already done what I could.
Yeah.
It's in somebody else's hands now. And the response was, Buzz is right. You guys are just leaving it like that and not even following up. You're kind of just saying like, well, that's not my job. And I'm all, it's not. I'm not an IT
It really
person.
is not. Yeah, that's not part of her job. There's these things, that are all connected. You guys are just at the top. And that's what I would complain about to our managers, other managers, is that, yeah, you guys are the face of it.
Right.
So, of course, I get what Buzz is saying. Totally agree.
Yeah.
That you guys are the face. You're going to hear the complaints. Because same thing at remotes when people are like, which remotes are when we're out of business, handing out stuff.
Right.
And that we don't have stuff to hand out.
We don't.
Yeah, and so we hear that. I get it. I'm one of them too. That's like, you guys suck. You don't have anything. You don't have stickers. You don't have a T-shirt. You don't have a CD. Nothing. I get it. But we can't do anything about that. There's other people. So
Right. We're just taking the hits here.
yeah, you're taking
what
the
it
hits.
is.
I get it's annoying, but it's this constant upgrade of equipment that
Right.
Buzz has no understanding of. We're not even going to try to explain it. And for those who reach out and say like, oh, I can help, thanks, but I wouldn't do it for free either, man. So just
Right.
keep it to yourself. And we have people working on it. And there's this whole new system that they switched to the app. And they just did it with our area. So our engineer is even going back and telling them, we're having a bunch of issues ever since you changed it.
Right.
So we might even have to just go back and fix it. So a bunch of, matrixy numbers and whatnot, okay, that we don't need to explain to anyone. Just let it happen.
Shout out to our engineer, though.
Oh, Mike is great.
Mike has been so great with this whole thing. He sees, so before anybody starts messaging us like, hey, your app sucks or it's breaking down, Mike already has the notification.
I
that
get them as
something
well.
is wrong.
Yeah, we
Emily
get
does
them.
too.
We and our program director, all three of us see it in real time. So we don't need you to call in and say, oh, it's not working. We see it before we get it. Before we get an email from Buzz or something, guys. So we know what's going on.
This has nothing to do with our wonderful listeners.
No.
Thank you so much
We
for
appreciate
pointing it out.
We get it.
The thing that's really starting to piss off everybody else is Buzz's constant emails.
Emails or even playing the calls. We don't need to hear it from you listeners. We're hearing it from you anyway through the app chat, through our own emails.
Right.
We get it. But my argument was like, when your power goes out, are you calling El Paso Electric and doing the same thing? Because I hope so. If Spectrum goes out or whoever your cable provider is, I hope you're doing the same thing to them as well. Ours is free. You're upset about a free service. You pay for your electric and your cable, so I would expect you to complain to them.
Right.
Our app is free. Don't get me wrong, but that was when we were talking about it. That was the comeback. I heard from someone else where they were like, it's free. We're working on it. But at least we're providing something for you for free. Like,
Right.
at least give us that, guys. Give us a little leeway, you know?
No,
Little bit.
we take the hits.
Yeah.
If anything,
No.
I'm taking the hits here because
Yeah, poor Joanna.
I'm the only one that runs the app chat.
Yeah.
So I see your messages, appreciate them. That's so nice. But also, like, I don't know what to tell people anymore.
We're
Like,
going to have to come up
it's
with a
working-
generic
We're
thingy.
working on it. I don't know.
Hope you have a great day. That's all I ever tell
but
people.
The thing that it is down to the core is the bitching we get from Buzz on it. Because, and it's not, okay, Buzz has this concern, right? But then we try to explain it to Buzz, and it's like he goes blank and eyes
And
glazed
just,
over.
Just fix it, you know?
Right. And his response is just, well, just fix it. And then we're like, we're trying to, dude.
Yeah, no, and it's a whole system. We're not going to waste our time explaining because, it's not going to matter. So we rather waste our time on the problem than trying to explain everything. So just know we see it, we work on it. It's a constant issue. It annoys us as well. We're constantly trying to fix it. We want to make sure you want to download our app or keep our app. So why the hell would we self-sabotage ourselves again? I don't know why people think that way.
We know we suck. Thank you so much.
We don't play Slayer and we get it. But we're gonna fix the app. We see it in real time. We see how long it was down. Mm-hmm. Those are the emails that Mike and I receive. So it does say when it was offline, what time, how long.
It tells us
all that good
it tells
stuff.
you how long it goes down.
But to be helpful, you wonderful listener who hears this, is you send in an email. Don't call Joanna. You can send in an app chat as well because she doesn't have the time to write down your answer. You can email or app chat us saying, what device are you using? Why are you on Wi-Fi? Are you on mobile data? Have you updated the app? Those are the 3 questions that we have to start with to figure out your issue.
So if you have a message for us letting us know, hey, your app is down, from now on you need to provide these things for us.
I don't want to just
what
hear
are you
mad.
listening on? What are you on Wi-Fi? Are you on your mobile data? Have you updated all those things?
Those 3 questions.
Those things will help us so we can track down what the real issue is.
Yeah,
because on some days I get a ton of messages, hey, the app is down.
Yeah.
And that could be a variety of people listening from anywhere on any device.
And usually we're not the only app. So it was affecting another app. So
and
that's
then there's
the
some
issue.
days where it's only like one person
Yeah.
who messages or one person that calls in.
Be like, it's
But
probably you, sweetie.
Yeah, and nobody else has messaged. So then maybe the problem is with your phone,
Yeah.
with your data, with whatever connection you're on.
And no one likes to hear that, and we know it. We know no one likes to hear, well, maybe it's you. So just saying, it may be you, and we'll be happy to help you, because that's something I say on KISS all the time. Mm-hmm. If you have an issue with our app, turning on the notifications, downloading it, reinstalling it, whatever, call us, and we'll walk you through it. Don't just call and leave a message about how we suck. How about you be helpful instead? We can do that. All for that.
Help us.
Yeah.
Help you.
Yeah, because usually, especially during Win Cash, which is what we're doing right now, and that's a national contest across all our markets.
Right.
And it has usually crashed the website as well when people try to log in and enter the codes. And it'll crash the app sometimes as well because they can enter through the app as well. And then that whole team has to go and make all these, I'm so sorry, we're working on it.
Right.
Usually does it the very first day. It always crashes. So our app was crashing when people were going to enter the first code.
On our end, it's called the Go Fund Yourself.
Go Fund Yourself code. Yeah. And on KISS, it's 30 grand in your hand. So both were crashing. Yeah. I don't know who comes up with these things. But it was crashing on both. And then KLAQ crashed again when you guys were giving away Foo Fighter tickets.
Right. Oh,
So,
I did see those messages.
Our system does need to be upgraded or whatever, but nobody can do that except corporate. We're all just going to sit here like ducks until they can power it up.
Again, taking the hits for you guys.
Yeah. So again, it's a system. It's like the ice cream machine at McDonald's. It may work, it may not work, but you're still going to McDonald's, right?
You're still going to McDonald's.
So you're still coming to KLAQ, and we appreciate it. We are going to do contests. We're going to get the app working. It works. May not work all the time,
Now,
but it works.
if you're gonna call in and bitch about it, I need you to call
3
and
questions.
tell Buzz, tell us all those things, but also tell Buzz, hey Buzz, can you explain to me what's wrong with the app?
He's going to pull up the email.
I would love to hear all that. Oh, and you know what? And our engineer, great engineer, he
Lovely
sent him
man.
a whole thing explaining, like, here's what's happening. And I can assure you, Buzz did not read
Did
that
not
email.
read it. No, probably did not. Probably was like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means.
What's a stream? What's a phone? I don't know.
On the topic of apps and stuff, the on-demand,
Oh, God.
which is something that I have to take the hits for all the time. Because
Joanna, once
essentially it's
again.
on my end. We were having a lot of issues with it.
Yes.
For sure.
Another one.
It was very frustrating because here I am trying to figure it out, but I have to communicate with somebody from
A third party
a
even.
third party.
Amperwave.
This is
this
Amperwave.
third party.
This is a different. This isn't
Works with
corporate
our
anymore.
company, yeah. But
This
not
is-
us.
Exactly. And so it wasn't working, and people kept calling every day to be
People
like,
love their on-demand, aka the Buzz Adams Morning Show podcast.
The podcast is
We get
the
it.
bane of my existence.
Yeah, and again, it's one of those. I get it.
I get it.
You want it. We want to provide it for you. It's beneficial for the brand, for the show, and I get it. But again,
I'm taking
there's-
the hits over
yeah,
here.
there's
So,
things we can't control.
One day, I just, out of frustration, yelled out, "You get it when you get it." And I got bitched out for that.
Of course. And I got bitched at when I told a certain someone, I listen to podcasts all the time and they don't put up their stuff in religiously.
Right.
And I don't message them and say, hey, why didn't you put up the podcast today? I've been waiting all day to hear it. I don't tell them anything. I usually think oh, maybe they got busy. Maybe something's going on with them. That's all right. Whenever it's up, it's up. I look forward to it.
We got bitched
why
at.
don't people think about that? That's what upsets me. You don't think they have lives? You don't think they got stuff to do, people? But no, when you want it, you get it, right? That's supposed to be the argument.
So I got
guess.
bitched at. And Buzz was like, I didn't bitch at you. I'm like, you sent a very passive-aggressive email that said we shouldn't be telling listeners you get it when you get it. And I'm all, they know what I meant. And he's all like, no, we shouldn't. And then he CC'd our bosses on it.
Yeah.
And Brad was all like, I agree. We shouldn't be telling listeners this. And I was like, great. I know that was direct. You know how Buzz isn't confrontational.
Yeah, he can't be.
tell you when he has a
Oh, no,
problem
he
with
can't.
you.
No,
he
can't.
has to tell everybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, next time you tell me.
Yeah.
And he's all like, well, I didn't bitch you out. And I'm like, well, that email, I got the hint. It was for me.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, you didn't. You just did it to everyone.
And it only came up because we got a neckline call from somebody that said, wow, you guys went really quickly from you get it when you get it to, oh, we're so sorry. We're working on it. We're going to get it up. And he's like, Joanna. And I was like, yeah, because Buzz didn't play that neckline call on air.
Oh, he didn't?
No,
Oh,
he showed it to
okay.
me, but I was like, yeah, that's because you bitched me out on it. And I'm all, I can't explain to you what the issue with the on-demand is.
Yeah, it's a
I know what's
constant issue.
happening. It's an issue that's happening. We think we have it figured out now. It's working fine.
Thank goodness.
But, there was only so much I could do.
Yeah. And we had her both, it's always between our engineer, Mike, myself, and Joanna. And we're like, okay, what are we doing?
Betwixt
I kept,
the three of
yeah, I
us,
kept
we
sitting there
figured it
thinking,
out.
it has to be something so easy. And it's bugging the hell out
Even
of
the
me.
corporate guy was like, I have no idea why
Yeah, they're
it's
like,
not.
they're blaming Joanna. I'd be like, well, it's you.
Oh, yeah, they
You're
were
not
like-
pressing stop.
They told me, well, Joanna, you probably didn't do something on your end. And I was like, no.
Ooh,
I
those
sent
fine
in
words.
I sent in pictures. I told him exactly
Yeah.
what I did. And he was like, I believe you, but the point of the matter is we didn't get the end.
No.
The stop on our
Yeah,
end.
no.
And I'm like, okay, well then you fix it because I did my job.
And they ignored me when I sent the next email that I had sent them. I spoke with Joanna. She explained to me that she's been having a discussion with you. And so since there have been too many issues that we cannot figure this out, I request that you make an appointment to do a walkthrough with Joanna.
Exactly.
And they didn't answer me. And so that's why I was thinking about the walkthrough. They just did it with our Kiss FM morning show.
Uh-huh.
And they walked through it with Mike. And so that's why I asked you, do you drag it or do you have hotkeys? Because he
Right.
drags. And so like, oh my God, that's the only difference.
See, to some people, hearing that dragging and the hotkeys, they're not going to get it.
Well, everything you just didn't get, that's what Buzz hears. So that's why we just don't discuss
That's
it.
why it's like it's easier not to argue with
Yeah,
Buzz. But the constant emails from Buzz are draining,
Yeah.
especially because our engineer does try to explain it to him.
Yeah, he really does. I stopped years ago. So has our program director, because when we actually have to like try to have these conversations, it just doesn't go anywhere.
And
So-
Buzz's response is just, "We'll fix it."
Yeah, we'll fix it. So we don't even try, and our engineer is still new, and he
Right.
doesn't get like, they don't need to know because they're not going to care. They really are not.
No, people aren't. You guys, let's be honest. You guys aren't going to care like what the actual issue
Yeah.
is. You just want it fixed.
Yeah.
Which we get,
And we're doing.
and we're working on it.
I think both are doing well so far. Yes, this morning, whenever you hear this, it was one other day after this whole fiasco where it was out for 2 minutes.
it was out
just
for
2
2 minutes, but
minutes.
you know what? Nobody,
At 6 o'clock in the morning,
nobody complained.
and it has not complained
Did not
since.
get any messages on the app chat. Probably got a neckline call or something.
It was one
but
person from an email that was forwarded to us by somebody.
I didn't get that email. I
Well,
was
that
not on
email is what set it off again to
And
other
that is
people.
why-
I just stay out of the emails. I just take record and I leave it alone.
And that is
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks, pick more, pick less. It's that easy.
why we've started out this episode with that.
Yeah.
Let's clarify the things going on with the apps.
Well, yeah, for those
Now-
17 people that listen, you are going to know it's the truth.
Thank you, 17 people who listen. 17, go us.
I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that, you know?
That's great. That means that
This
if
is our
this doesn't go
therapy.
up 17 people, it's only going to be 17 people that complain.
Yeah, only that one person who says like, "Hey, I need a new what the buzz."
Oh, yeah, thank you so much
especially
for
for you,
listening,
dude.
dude.
I think it's a dude, yeah, or whatever you identify as. I don't care.
We don't
I
judge.
identify as a puppet now. That's what I was going to tell people. Like, what are your? I'm a puppet. I'm a corporate puppet.
My pronouns are aggressive
And difficult.
and difficult, all right?
Those are my pronouns.
So I got bitched at, and Buzz was like, you can't be talking to them that way. And I'm all, they know what I meant.
Like, we love our listeners. Do they not know our personalities? So you should not be offended.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
You know
that's
who
your
I am.
personality.
Also,
Take it or
Buzz,
leave
you
it.
know who I am. You're the one who let me be on this show.
Exactly. Be like, oh, do you not want me to have this personality? Yeah, you want me to be like a housewife? All right.
Yeah, wrap it up, dude.
Yeah, no, don't say wrap it up. Don't let him go
he
longer
gets-
than he wants.
Yeah, I've been doing that
Yeah,
lately.
I
actually,
can
like,
hear the
I don't
passive
care.
aggressiveness of the wrap it up.
Every time.
Yeah,
Let me try
yeah.
and
Explain
explain
the wrap
that.
it up.
We have certain commercials every hour, right?
Yes.
And every hour we have 3 commercial breaks. And they vary between 6 minutes and 4 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't care when we go into a commercial break, so long as that final commercial break doesn't go over
Into
the
the
hour,
next hour,
into
yeah.
the next hour. Once commercials spill into the next hour, they
There
don't
goes
get
money, in
There
other
goes
words.
money. It does not get paid because they paid to be played
In
during,
that
let's say,
hour.
the 8 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
If it goes into the 9 o'clock hour, we just lost out on money.
Yeah, and I would think he would respect that.
Buzz doesn't care. And I don't blame him because he's had so much leeway. I care. At least he could do this to pretend that he cares.
No.
I tell my boss all the time, he doesn't even listen to me. Why do I bother? And he's like, no, he listens to you. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
No, because then he wouldn't go over the time.
And then this one time, our boss was going over the on-demand with all of us
Oh, how
at the
fun.
computer, at the system. And I tell Buzz, look at what time that those commercials ended. And he's like, not in front of Kevin. And I told you. He's like, don't tell Kevin on me. And I'm going to tell. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, because you're losing money, and then that starts a whole cycle of like dominoes of sales team, on air, program.
Right. So then we have to do what is called a make good. And that, makes us lose money again.
and possibly clients like that's like the motto here, right? And for every job, you don't want to lose customers.
Right.
So why would you not respect that?
So there is a reason that I'm always bitching at him towards the end of the show to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So when he goes on to say things like, Joanna just gave us the leeway to go into the
Yeah.
next hour, my blood pressure spikes because I'm all, this dude's already not going to break on time.
You need to download a bunch of different, like, wrap it up voices.
He's all like, I gave you a music bed to start playing
No.
when I have a minute left. That way I know I have a minute left. And I'm like, yeah, I've played
He
it
doesn't
thrice, and that meant that you should have finished the show 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. No. You need the Dave Chappelle one. I think you guys do play, or someone does play it, but it's the Dave Chappelle when he made a little wrap it up box. Or he made the Oscar applause box, and he would use it during sex. It's one of his skits. And they would just wrap it up,
That's hilarious.
wrap it up, and they play
Oscars
the
music.
Oscars music, and people
I'm gonna
clapping.
start doing that.
I'm going to send it to you.
I
Pull it,
honestly
record
see-
it, play it for him.
I can see now why Brandon always was stressed out.
Yeah. And yells. The producer has the most
Brandon
stress,
was
probably.
a little bit more.
He would scream at him.
He would scream
would.
at him, and he would like cut him off completely.
Yeah, he would just play
And
it.
I'm like,
play
I'm
whatever's
not
next.
your mom. I've told you already once. You got to wrap it up.
Your real parents need to handle you. Your
And,
mommy and
yeah,
daddy.
exactly. Our bosses can handle you. That's not my issue anymore. And I've done it where they've come and asked me, and I'm all like, he didn't want to break. I told him to break, and he didn't. And our boss would be like, we just lost like a lot of money.
You're like,
And I'm all, yeah, I know. But
I
you
tried.
tell him that.
wrap it up.
It's Buzz's world, and we're just living in it.
Yeah,
really.
That's why this is called What the Buzz. Because
the Buzz?
we don't know what's going on. We just work here and try to help bring in money.
We try to make you smile and laugh every day.
Yes,
Even that dude that calls in to bitch at us,
exactly.
that he hates the show.
Well, yeah. Well, even the people who hate you guys but still religiously listen every day.
Thank you.
That's fine.
I need
That's
a job.
okay. I do the same with other DJs in this area. Like, it's fine. I get it. You need to hear it. And just continue on with your life.
Because how are you going to bitch about it if you don't hear it?
Exactly. So at least hear it. We're trying to do more, be more out there for the community and all that. But hey,
But we're here.
we're here now.
I mean, we're here now.
I want to push something out to be like, hey, local businesses, if you want to work with a radio station, but then I don't know what happens once I do that, you know?
Yeah.
I always wonder what happens after I do that.
We don't know. We're
Yep.
not salespeople.
Yeah, like am I bringing in like good people to hate to end up hating us? They're like, I'm not going to work with them again.
It's
know?
happened before, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey guys, we still want to have that lovely local connection with you all. We never want to crap on clients or crap on people in the community.
No.
So feel free to reach out to us.
We
and
love
tell
our
us
local
certain
community.
things.
I think I've said it before a lot of times. That's one of the things I love about this company. They push us to support local.
Yeah.
They really want us to be local.
Yeah, and we really
Oh.
do fully support that. I'm always like, local businesses,
Hell yeah, we
local
do.
restaurants. Even if it is a local owner, but it's a franchise, hey, we're all for that.
Totally. We love it. It's great. I love local. Supporting
Yeah.
local is top tier for me.
Yeah, but
But it's hard. It's not as easy as it
we're
sounds.
trying to do more events and get out there and, get merch, create stickers. I'm on this kicker right now where I'm like, can we do merch? Can we do endorsements? And I don't
Right.
even know if I'm the person. I should just stay in my lane of like, hey, can you guys do articles and just like
Emily's really
highlight local
pushing
people?
things like that. I love highlighting local people. Love it. Something local is happening and they did a great job about it. I'm going to tell you about it.
Exactly. And feel free to send it to us. Use the app for that, huh? How about you do that instead of complain? How about you? Every time you want to complain, you're like, you know what? I just saw this really cool restaurant. I'm going to send that to them instead.
Yeah, let us know about cool
How about
restaurants.
we do that? I saw this really cute, cool mural, at Jaguars. I'm going to send it to them.
Thank you.
You know?
That would be nice.
Why don't we do that?
Do I
Joanna
have a-
wrote about that.
I did. It's my most accomplished article.
I'm still pushing it out.
Thank you. Especially now. I don't know if you guys heard. There's a lot of stuff going on at Jaguars.
Always. That's the only... No, I'm lying. That was my first strip club I've been to.
Oh, yeah?
It's Jaguars. Yes.
I've never been to Jaguars.
No.
But
The softest boobs.
So Emily...
Softest boobs is all I remember. It was like, wow, her boobs are really soft. And now that I'm a mom, I'm like, oh, wow, is that why her boobs were soft? just like that's just
You're
a thought I have randomly throughout the day. Like I remember that one girl at Jaguars. I don't know her name. Sadly, I don't remember her name.
But
I was like,
softest
man, she
boobs
had
ever.
the softest boobs ever. I hope she's
They were
doing
like
good.
Pillows.
Yeah, I hope she's doing okay.
So there's a mural at Jaguars that leaves a lot of people puzzled.
So many questions.
So many questions. It's like 4 dudes on it. There's a jaguar at the top, which I'm all, obviously, the place is called Jaguars.
But it's like climbing over the building. So it's like the building on the building, if you notice
Right.
that.
And then
right?
there's like the mountain with the star.
And we're nowhere near that, but okay.
But nice touch, El Paso, right? And then it has these 4 dudes.
Yeah.
And you can kind of make out their names, but underneath one of them, it says R.I.P. And I thought, oh, this dude died.
And then things got dark.
And
Yeah.
then things got dark because somebody let us know. Those were former owners who have already died.
And they look kind of young.
Exactly.
I'm
And
a little
like,
worried now.
How many owners has this place had? And should the new owner be concerned for his life? Why do
And I
they
don't
all
mean
die?
to laugh, but
I know. I'm sorry. Why do they die?
Yeah, it was just kind of a shock. It's one
Yeah,
of those
and we
nervous
were
laugh
like-
shocks. So like, what?
What? Record scratch.
Yeah, why?
What?
Is the Jaguar okay?
And
like,
as
is
somebody famously put it, the mural outside of Jaguars makes me lose my horny, which is top
I
tier.
don't mean
quote.
to laugh at that too, but it's like, why write that?
Well, because why would you have these 4 dead dudes in the front of your building?
Put it on
It's
the
a strip
side.
club.
You should have put it on the side. Yeah,
Maybe on the side, a little tribute on the inside, a candle maybe.
candle in the wind.
Mural of dead
Picture-
dudes when you're going to a strip club.
I really thought, when I first saw it, I really thought it was just like, yeah, they are the owners, and they're just bragging like, this is our
I
place.
thought that too.
And then the darkness
And then I'm
came.
all, are they related? Is Jaguars a family-owned business?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, because had been talking to Frank Payne, who is another radio personality, but he was in Amarillo?
Yeah.
I think Amarillo. Yeah, and Abilene. And he would talk about Jaguars a lot. So I think there's a Jaguars club in Abilene, and same logo, same everything. So I thought it was a family business. Like it's in the same
Right.
area.
Are they all
But he never
cousins or-
responded to me because I asked him, "Do you guys have a mural too?" And then he never asked. He never answered me. He's all, "I'll go drive by it." He never told me because then some crap happened. So then I saw someone write an article that it was demolished. So I don't know if it was the
okay.
same Jaguars. I'm
Maybe
starting
it
rumors.
was just completely different.
Yeah, because they
Jaguars.
own a lot. If you go to the website, there's like a bunch of strip clubs that are like
That are named
associated.
Jaguar. That's a good name.
No,
for-
they're a bunch of different names.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. It just says, look out for our other business or something like that at the
What
bottom
is the
of
other one
website.
called? Cheetahs?
I don't even remember the names, honestly. I don't want to lie. Go to the website.
It's all safari themed.
No, it's like random. They're really random names that I was just like, not sketchy.
I really love like strip club names. Bucks, Red Parrot.
Bucks. I still want to go for the
Jaguars.
steak and lobster.
Buzz will not take us to the steak and lobster.
I know,
Can
I
you
was really
believe
hoping
that?
he'd do that.
I was just talking about this with my mom the other day because I was writing the Jaguars article.
Yeah.
And her mom, Buzz doesn't want to take me to Bucks. And my mom was like, why? I'm like, well, first of all, I don't know. But second of all, he's all like, that's an HR violation. And I think at the
Is
time
it?
you were pregnant. And we kept
Yeah, I
saying,
was. And I was like, well, I'm hungry.
and I'm all like, come on, Emily's
Support
pregnant. She
single
wants,
moms.
well, she's pregnant. Let's feed her baby. And he's like, I am not taking, much less a pregnant woman, to
What?
a strip
A
club.
pregnant woman can't have fun, or what's
And I'm all
up?
like, I'm not there to judge you or anything. I just want to get the steak and
I'm
lobster.
hungry. You don't want to feed a mama and her baby? Jeez.
He did not want to
He
take us to
didn't.
Bucks.
That could have been my baby shower. Nobody even thought about it.
Yeah,
Nobody
right?
threw me a baby shower.
They
It could have
didn't
been
throw
at
you
Bucks.
anything here?
They gave me a basket and said, here, sorry, no lunch.
Oh, man. Didn't Veronica get like a huge thing?
Hell yeah, she did. I remember.
And trust that I did let them know. Like, I told our boss, like, hey, if you want to do something like that with Emily, she wants pizza.
I even had an office,
pizza
okay?
party.
They decorated the studio for her. I was like, I have an office. You know, you could have put a balloon on my door and said, like, ooh, here's your baby shower. No, I got a basket, I think maybe a week before I was going to leave. And they were like,
They're like, oh,
sorry about the lunch. Here's a basket. It's like, I can't eat this. I'm
I'm
hungry.
starting to see that the salespeople don't treat us.
They don't
like-
care about me.
They don't care about us.
It's okay. I ate
Today
their cake
was somebody's
this morning.
birthday.
Paola.
On the other end.
She's great.
Yeah, she is great.
Shout out
I
to
didn't know it was
Paola.
her birthday. But they got cake, and then they left like 3 slices for us.
And then I felt bad. I told Megan, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I forgot about your birthday.
Oh.
And we still owe you a cake. She's like, yeah, nobody got me a cake. And I was like, I'm so sorry. That was Kevin's job.
Kevin, I told Buzz to do it.
And she said Buzz was supposed to bring me a cake.
Yes, because I'm the one that told him, don't forget tomorrow's Megan's birthday. Can I trust you to get the cake? And he goes, yes, I'll get the cake. He was like gung-ho about it. And I'm like, okay, she loves chocolate. Get a chocolate cake. And the next morning, I'm all coming in with her gifts and stuff. And I'm all, where's the cake? And he's all, shit.
Oh, my God. And, we can send Nico for Starbucks, but we can't send Nico to get cake.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Why didn't we send
That
Nico
would have
to
been my
get cake?
point.
I forgot about
And
that.
I just totally forgot.
Oh, Nico wasn't here that day.
Oh.
I just remembered he was not here that day.
And I totally forgot. And I told him, I'm so sorry. I was so, in my head. You should have texted me. He said, go get an effing cake.
Well, because I was so mad at Buzz.
I don't even know where I was.
I was like, I trusted you with it.
I know,
You
that's
had
true.
One job, Buzz. Get Megan a cake.
It was bad. Yeah, we're bad. Our side is bad with birthdays. Sales side,
It really
religiously,
is.
let's go get a cake.
Also, I never really know when. I know
forget.
yours is coming up.
I won't be. It's on the weekend, so everyone gets to avoid cake.
21? 21st?
23rd.
Oh, 23rd.
Sunday.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, I just want to go see Evil
I
Dead.
know what I'm going to get you. I'm so excited.
Go to Red Door Vintage and go get yourself a Scream beach towel. I keep forgetting to tell you. A ghost face.
Oh.
They have a ghost face towel. And I was just
So
like,
you've
hey.
been to Red Door Vintage.
All the time. But
Shit. That's where I
but
was
no,
gonna
because
go
I'm
to
always
get
like,
your
I
gift.
need to tell Joanna there's a ghost face. There's a ghost face, this, and
Almost
that.
shit. That's where I was going to get your gift.
No, I haven't. No, I'm okay. Don't get me anything. We're all going to forget
What
my
kind
birthday.
of cake do you like?
Not chocolate. Anything but chocolate.
Anything but chocolate.
Yeah, I have to crave the chocolate.
I don't like chocolate store-bought cake.
And I don't
It has
either.
to be homemade.
I only like
chocolate.
those big-ass muffins. Chocolate
Oh, shit,
muffins.
Those are good, yeah.
That's all. I love those damn things. That's about it. But
Delicious.
not a cake. But no, it's the weekend. It's a pass. Everybody just gets to
I don't care. We'll
Forget.
celebrate Monday.
be like, Kevin, give me that card again. Let's go get a pizza.
Ooh, that was nice.
That's what, we need a pizza card.
Hell yeah, we do.
But I always like to see, what other people do at offices for birthdays.
They have big celebrations and stuff.
Nobody ever answers my engagement questions when I'm like, hey.
Hey, what do you guys do at your office when it's someone's birthday?
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
Hey, are you guys happy? Sure. I'll start writing that. Hey, you guys happy at work right now?
We're very happy here.
Okay, yeah, we
but
just
when
like
it
to crap
comes
on
to
it.
birthdays, on this end, you guys don't know how the building works, but there's 2 ends. It's like
It's
an
like an H. Yeah.
and we're on one end of the H, and then there's a little
On the
hallway
other
that
side.
connects us to
That's
the
full
other
of dead
side.
cats, according to a medium. And I always love to
Oh
tell
my
people
God.
that it's full of dead cats,
Oh my God.
according to the medium. But
Aw, kitties.
that was a long time ago. We need to bring in a medium.
So we don't know what really goes on the other end of this building.
No, never.
So when we see somebody from the sales side over here, we're like, holy crap, what's going on?
Except for Steve.
Steve's
Steve and Adrian are the-
Steve, because he has his
They're the
office over
unicorns.
here.
Yeah, because they're both on air and sales.
Mm-hmm.
They're magical beings, so they get to float through both.
They can seamlessly go through both hallways.
Yeah, we don't question
It's
them.
fine.
But anyone else, we're like, why are you here?
Yeah, what is it now? What did I do wrong?
We're
It's
like-
usually what we did wrong. We were talking about Budweiser or something.
Bud Light.
We got in trouble or something.
Oh, crap.
No.
Oh, crap. I didn't
guess
think about
they got-
that.
Or I think Megan was the one who was telling me that she was scared that they were you guys were talking about Bud Light. And then later on, the salesperson was like, oh no, they really liked the way you handled it.
Okay, nice.
And
I forgot about that.
I'm all what the hell were we saying? We didn't say anything bad about Bud Light or about the controversy. We were just why are people mad?
Yeah, no, you guys did handle it well. You weren't crapping on Bud Light, so I can see. But I didn't even think of that. I was
Yeah.
listening to that conversation. Oh.
And then Megan's all I'm still new here. I don't know who our clients are.
Well, there should be a list on the wall.
There should probably
We
be
really
a list
should be
because
like, hey.
sometimes I don't know. And then I'm all, just do the Brad approach. Our boss, Brad, is all Don't make them mad because they could be a client.
But they're like, well, then we're never going to write about anything because the same goes for articles. Right. Like there's certain rules and guidelines we need to follow when it comes to businesses and whatnot. But when they're not a client,
we just took a big old community class on this.
TSU. Love it.
On how to write things without making them sound like ads.
Yeah, but hey, that's why we sell that product. Anyone interested, let us know. But there's a whole thing about it. And it should be the same. I don't know who all our clients are. And then I'll even send them.
You should probably know.
I
You're
should
a
also
digital
know.
editor.
And that's why I tell them, I was like, hey, I've started sending them to our main sales manager saying, hey, here's like 5 articles about local businesses that could possibly become endorsements. So like Glenn just wrote about the Bubba's 33 one and I was fixing it up and whatnot. And they showed up and brought us food.
I heard. I wasn't here, but Joe Pete was all like, they brought food.
They brought food, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was right before one of your remotes. And I was like, dude, take some food and go. Because Joanna told me there's no food over there. And then Glenn came and took some food, too. And then I was like, take pictures of them. But, like, they didn't have to do that.
That was
and
nice.
we didn't have to write about that. But it's one of those, I don't know if they're clients. I still don't know if they're clients. They came in and were very sweet. I don't know if they're clients.
Right. Interesting. Somebody should have jumped on that.
I know, and I wondered if somebody did. Because I asked Kevin saying, hey.
Nobody knows what goes on here.
Yeah, I was like, hey. So, and that's the sad part is our program director is in the middle of this H, right? So he should go live in the hallway with the cat.
He needs to be in the middle.
Because he honestly should move his office to the middle because he deals with both. And so he's supposed, whatever the heck the sales side is doing, is supposed to talk to him and then he talks to you. If you're interested in something with sales, you have to go talk to him and then it goes through them.
I forgot what it was that we were doing. I think it was the university that the corporate people put on us, where they were like, write down the things that you like.
Oh, yeah. And you're like, no, that's a PTSD word, guys.
I cannot tell you how many meetings we've had. I have had myself with our salespeople where they're like, oh, we're working on getting like some endorsements for you guys. But write down the things that you like, things that you're interested in. And we'll go back and we'll see what we can do with that. And yeah, I will admit for a while I had a nice gig with Alamo Drafthouse.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love movies.
Uh-huh.
But how many meetings did we have where the same salesperson came and asked me the same thing? Write down these lists. And I'm like, I gave you a list like 6 weeks ago.
I gave you yesterday. What are you doing?
Exactly.
It feels like that.
So when the corporate people were like, write down the things that you like. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing
it for you, Rob. I'm not.
I love you, Rob, but I'm not going to do it.
It's like nobody's going to see this. No. And then we had 2 people here write it in the chat. And I was like, please don't do that. I sent an email saying, can you please just send those to Kevin? Don't continue.
Don't put it yet. Don't. You don't have to do that. You're all like, I'm so sorry.
Please, everyone, don't look at it.
So as you can see, we have a lot of great communication in this building.
It's fun. Every day you're like, why? Why did you like? Oh, Kevin got upset because someone called me to say, can you check the calendar for me? And Kevin's like, I sent them the calendar. I just sent them the calendar. I was like, nobody reads their emails.
Nobody reads the emails. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
We got in trouble yesterday.
For not reading an email?
Yeah.
Which one?
Something about Metallica.
Oh, great. Uh-oh.
And Buzz was like, did Kevin say if he was mad or anything? And I'm all, honestly, dude, I ducked out of here as fast as I could.
That's probably why the calendar trigged him.
He was already upset.
I had no idea what was going on either, guys. And then I just like, hey, I had to check on something. I sent the calendar.
So we don't know who our clients are.
But if you want to be one, please reach out to us. If you want to be
one, let us know. We love local.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of businesses, we have a big one coming into town finally. Not Cheesecake Factory, but Panera.
Yes. I was going to run in the studio and scream, Panera bread, because I saw it when I was driving to work. Don't ask me how. And we're like, Panera bread. And Mike, I got in my office and looked and saw Mike called it. I was like, okay, good.
I know. I was like, he already called it.
Yeah, and I was like, I know he's going to do it, and he did find it.
You can read that at KLAQ.com,
yes.
KissFM.com, or KissElPaso.com. Mike wrote all about Panera bread coming to El Paso.
Finally.
Go us.
Yay.
We're getting up
After
to speed.
all those years of Panera bread commercials on local television,
right?
You're like, why are you here?
Don't you hate it when that happens?
I do.
For a while, we would get like Dave & Buster's
I used to
commercials.
get super mad at Dave & Buster's.
And
I was like, that
we
looks so fun.
Yeah, we don't even have one.
Red Robin stopped.
Ask me how many times I've been to Dave and Buster's since they've been here.
How many times?
Once. After I was bitching, like, we don't even have a Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, me too.
We got one, and I've only been once.
Yeah, no, I think I went like 3 times for the kids.
For the kids.
Even for that, it was like for the kids, not
I
for
went
me.
one time with Buzz. That was the one time I went.
You'd be like, give me money. Buy me a play card, yeah?
Panera Bread is coming. Have you been to a Panera Bread?
No, I have not been to a Panera Bread. I just know they got big old bread bowls.
They do, yeah.
And that's all I've ever wanted. I've never had a bread bowl.
You've been to a corner bakery?
Yes.
It's a corner bakery.
Do they have bread bowls?
I don't know.
I don't think they do. I used to go a lot with our boss because it was the closest thing. And when we'd have our meetings, he's like, let's go to corner bakery because he liked something there. I don't even remember anymore.
Hell yeah, corner bakery. I love corner
I
bakery.
like their soup.
Their
But
soups
it
are
doesn't
good.
come in a bowl, a bread bowl.
Yeah, you got to put that in a bread bowl. It is good.
That's what I'm saying. I've never had a bread bowl.
Like,
and I really
you get
want
2
one.
meals in one with a bread bowl because you could save the bread for later.
But I feel bad because I don't like bread.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah. My mom thinks, like, how did you come out of me? Because she loves bread. I don't like bread.
When I did keto at the beginning of the pandemic because I was like fit or whatever, I
Yeah.
lost weight.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
But then the pandemic hit and I was like, I got to support these local burger businesses.
I know, and then
I am a
burgers
local
are
hero.
my kryptonite. Yeah, we were supporting local. Everyone was
Papa
doing their
Burgers,
part.
I am supporting you.
Ooh, Papa Burgers. Which I have a question about that.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
The Papa's Burger on Socorro, is it the same one as Papa Eric's? And is there another Papa's Burger?
There's one in Central where I
I've
live.
never heard that one. No, I think I have.
Those
Are they all the
burgers
same
are-
Papa, or are these
Is it
different
one Papa?
daddies?
Who's
There's
our
Papa.
daddies?
There's a Papa in Socorro. There's a Papa on Saragossa, and then
Oh.
Papa Central. Because I
That's a
have been to
good
that place.
question.
That's what I was gonna. Yeah.
Who's the main
Who's
Papa?
the main Papa?
Who's my
Who
main
is Daddy? Yeah, the good headline. We can figure out a headline. Who? You are like Papa. I don't know who's the real Papa.
Who's the real one?
But I always wondered if they were the
That's
same
a good
Papa.
question. I didn't know there were other Papas. out
Yes,
there.
there's a Papa. Because Bo showed it to me. I loved it. And I was like, okay, why is this one named Eric? This one's Papa's Burgers. That's it. Papa's
Maybe
Burgers.
that's the distinction right there. One is Papa
Eric. And then
and the others
is-
are just Papas.
So see, there's 2 Papa's
What is the
Burgers.
Papa-
And then Papa Eric came and you're
Is
like,
there
who
a
are
name
you?
for
Are you my stepdaddy now? Like, who are you? But
Papa Burgers.
I digress.
Papa Eric's Burgers is the one by my house.
But there's one on Saragossa.
So is it just one Papa?
Does this Papa own many Papas? Does he know my cat named Papa? Okay. Anyway.
If anyone knows, like, let us know. Also, by the way, great burgers. What was I talking
This is
about?
how my brain works. Panera, we were supporting local.
Oh,
and that's why you supported a lot of Papa Burgers.
I love bread. It was my point
yeah,
here.
and that you love bread. Yeah.
And
I
so
was
when
like,
I did
can't do-
keto, that was the one thing that I was like, how am I going to live without that?
Yeah, no, I'm okay with it.
Without bread and tortillas?
Okay, yeah, see, tortillas are harder, but I'm okay
Bread,
with
like fresh
Any
baked bread out
with
of
butter.
with some butter.
I don't
Give
like
me
Texas
that like a
Roadhouse butter though. I know that would kill me as a Texan, even though Texas Roadhouse isn't from Texas, but
Logan's.
not great. Logan's butter's not that great either. I don't like sweet butter.
Logan's doesn't really give you a sweet butter, does it?
A little bit. Sometimes, unless you ask, unless I've been getting tricked.
But
this whole
sometimes
time.
just the bread.
yeah, just the bread.
Fresh
bread.
cheddar bay biscuits.
Oh yeah,
Delicious.
those are my kryptonite.
Olive Garden breadsticks.
No, I don't like Olive Garden. I hope
They're a
not
little dry.
client.
You need to dip them in the sauce. Work on that.
No,
Oh, state line bread.
it's been a while.
The bread at the state line is my weakness. Really.
Well, Panera, are you excited about their bread? Have
Yeah,
you been
it's
to
all
Panera?
right. I have been to Panera.
It's all right.
It's aight.
We're not bashing Panera.
I'm not
okay,
bashing.
Guys.
I love a good bread bowl. I love cheddar
Just
soup.
saying. I want to
Cheddar
wear
broccoli
one.
soup.
I want to make them hats. After seeing their website, like a dude holding a bowl, and I'm like, that's a big bowl. Can I make it a hat?
Somebody get Emily a bowl.
I want a bowl. I want a hat.
Yeah.
Why have we not had more bread hats?
Bread hats are a thing we should do here.
We need to do it.
I love sandwiches, so
No.
I love
I'm
me a
all
good
right.
sandwich.
I'm not a, like, if I choose to go out to eat, it's not going to be like one of those type.
You're like, I want a steak. Damn
Yeah,
it.
I'm either going to Dave and Buster's. If I'm gonna spend my money, it's gonna be on like
As
a burger.
As a millennial who has horrible spending habits, I will spend money on sandwiches.
No,
Love it.
because I don't want to spend my money on sandwiches. I'm gonna go home and eat a mediocre effing sandwich I made myself. Then go ask you to make me a better sandwich. All right. I'm gonna put my money in that burger.
Man,
and
now
I'll
I want
sat and
Corner
we
Bakery.
I know. I was thinking about like, man, their dessert's really good.
Their Uptown Turkey sandwich.
Their breakfast is really good. That's what I like.
Breakfast is delicious. Pancakes are good there.
Yeah, but no, I'm trying to.
What I'm trying to say is Corner Bakery, work with your girl.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
here
you.
now. I say we reach out to them as clients. Panera's coming.
Your competition is coming.
Yeah, so get ready for it.
Come work with Joanna, who already loves your sandwiches.
Who's
and
their
soups.
little market? They're supposed to be, and then locally, they're supposed to be really good. Like Bee's Pastries is supposed to be a really good one, but it's Far East.
Oh, it is far. I've been wanting to go. To that
I've
one.
been wanting to go. It looks amazing. It's by Iris.
You know me. I hardly ever head out to the east side.
Whenever you have a remote over there.
Yeah, that's the
somehow,
only
some way,
time I'm out there.
You're going to be like, guess what? We're hitting all this. We're hitting this one. We're hitting this one.
Dude, I do that all the time. Like my sister and I are just like, let's go here. Now that we're on the
You're
east
going
side, where
above
should
us.
we go?
Yeah.
What should we do?
Yeah.
But I hardly ever make it out there.
Yeah, no. It's that one. And there's another one. I love Crave too, but they're
Crave
not.
is good. My mom fucking loves that place.
Crave's amazing.
I love their mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a whore for mac and cheese.
If would that be your last meal?
No.
Mac and cheese? No? Okay.
It would
Okay.
probably be tacos or pizza.
So like a little bit slutty. Little
But
slutty
just a
knee
little
for
slutty,
it.
like
I learned what a slutty knee was from Pedro Pascal.
his little slutty
A little slutty knee.
What is our obsession with this
I was
man?
like, how's the knee slutty? But you know what? Now that I watched it, it is a little slutty knee.
Yeah.
Do you have a slutty knee?
Which knee would be your slutty knee? I think for me, it'll be this left one right here.
Which one?
I
Which
always-
one did I stab? Because it would be not that one.
You stabbed your
I
knee.
accidentally stabbed my knee cutting a shirt back in the day when people used to like, oh, I'm going to customize my shirt for
Oh,
football
man.
games or whatever.
I did that all the time.
Stab myself in the knee with scissors. I have a little scar. So not that knee. I don't remember
That's
which
not your
knee.
little
That's not
slutty
my
knee.
slutty knee. It doesn't need another slit. It's all right.
It's this one for me, the left one.
The left one. Whenever I have shorts, I'll look and be like, that's my slutty knee.
Dude, what is our obsession with Pedro Pascal?
He's great. I just saw an article where it said, I can't stop talking about Pedro Pascal.
I feel like in Mean Girls where she's like, I'm just waiting for somebody to
Just
bring up
someone
Regina.
bring on-
I'm waiting for
You guys watch
somebody
Mandalorian?
to... Yes. I'm just waiting for someone to bring something up with him.
Would you
Because
vote for
that's
Pedro?
what my fucking... That's all my TikTok is now.
You're still
It's
stuck
just-
in. I'm stuck in Pedro talk. I'm stuck in Jasper talk, but I don't even know how I got there. 'cause
Who's
I've,
Jasper?
I've never seen the original. I don't know. I'm in Jasper talk. It's that weird voice doll, I guess, but I've never seen like the original Jasper talk. I don't know.
I don't know
I'll
either.
look it up for you, but it's like.
Oh, also, have you ever watched a show and then you just become like really obsessed with it when you're done with it?
Yes.
And so my TikTok is now also Pedro Pascal and Fleabag.
I loved Fleabag. I watched that a
Holy
lot.
crap. I love that show.
It's a really
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
a good show.
I finished it this past weekend and now I'm obsessed with it.
Sex Life on Netflix
Uh-huh.
was the one I was obsessed with like 2 weeks ago. And then they had just said they're not going to renew it
Oh.
because there's a bunch of drama behind it.
Oh, no.
I guess with the female, because it was Netflix's most full frontal nudity. Yeah, they would go hard.
And one of
basically
the
pornish.
actresses complained about the show.
Yeah, that it got all soft when
Uh-huh.
she wanted it to go like
Hard.
deeper into like controversial topics and whatnot. They
Whoa.
made it really soft. Made it sweet, but I guess she wanted to make it keep being gritty, kind of.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's basically
I did see that
shows
article,
everything.
but I was like, I've never seen this show, so
it's a good show. Give it a chance.
sounds good.
But there's a lot of penis.
Do you know how many times it took me to get into Fleabag because so many people told me you're gonna love it,
Yeah, you're gonna. You'll
and
love
that
it.
first episode I could just never get through it.
No, yeah, it's slow. It's
But
slow.
then on my TikTok, I started getting a lot of videos from the guy who plays the priest.
Mm-hmm.
Adorable.
Adorable man.
Love
Cute
him.
man. Go
And
find
so
a
I was
priest,
like,
guys.
I guess I'm going to have to watch this show.
Father DeFrock. You can go find him. That's one. Lovely priest.
And then I went in a deep dive. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little inebriated when I finished the show. And so I just went through a whole
This
deep
is a
dive.
great show. I got to know more about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that's what made. Who's the actress's name? Always get it wrong.
Phoebe Waller.
Phoebe
Bridge.
Waller. Yeah, because
She's
I always
about-
think of Phoebe Bridgers,
Right.
the singer or whatever. But
And she's
yeah,
about to come out in the new Indiana Jones movie.
Mhm.
And so I'm all like, going down this deep dive, and
She's
now I'm
great.
obsessed with this show. It's done and over with. There was only 2 seasons.
I know, and that was another show. Like, damn it, 2 seasons only. Give me more. I need more.
But I'm
Is she
in
gonna
love
sleep
with
with
a
a priest?
priest.
I don't know. Like, I wanted it to happen.
The
you know?
whole time I'm all like, oh, is she going to
do it.
do it with the priest?
What happens when the priests they get defrocked, right?
Yeah.
But like, I want to know. I want to see how it really happens. Like, that's
But
why I
in
was
the
like, I
end,
want to know what happened.
He chose God. So
Well, okay, all right.
how do you compete with that? You know? Like, that's God.
That's what I'm gonna just tell myself. Well, you know, they chose God over me, so I'm okay. How do
Yeah.
you compete with that? I compete with
So
God.
my sister and I are watching it, and she's like, I guess it's better him choosing God than it is to him choose another woman.
Tis true,
Makes me feel a little better.
right? You're like, okay. That's
So
God.
back to Pedro Pascal and now Andrew Scott. I
Oh,
think
that's
is
his name. I
Yeah.
never.
That's
knew his
all
name.
my TikTok is now.
Pedro Pascal, Andrew
And
Scott.
I need people to stop posting those videos of like Pedro Pascal in his roles where he's just like moaning and groaning.
I have seen that, and I'm like, why? Who does? Oh, someone who used to work here is the only person I've seen. She posts that, and I was like, what are you doing? And it's those. I've never seen those before until her, and I was like, what?
I
Guys,
posted one
stop.
the other day because I'm all,
I haven't
oh
seen-
my God, that is.
You guys gotta stop.
Don't add to my delusion. Do you ever have those feelings where you're like, look, if I
Pick
ever like
me.
exactly,
Choose me. Love me.
and on that end,
Is that what it is? I wanted for
Okay.
you to tell me. I did not check, but I only got like 2 of those sounds, and then it gets stuck in my head because it's from Grey's Anatomy, and my mom
I didn't
watches
know where
Grey's
it was
Anatomy.
from, and because I went down this deep hole of like Pedro Pascal is on my For You, and I keep thinking like, I think everybody thinks this. If you run into a celebrity, you're like, he's gonna fall in
He's
love
totally
with me.
gonna love me.
No,
Looking at you,
he's
Zac
not.
Efron.
Right?
He
Because
might.
I would probably be an idiot and be like,
Yeah, you would. When I ran into Superman, lost my chance.
You ran into Superman?
Yes, I ran into Henry Cavill.
Oh my, that is a beautiful man.
And I you saw me with Spencer. You saw me with Spencer,
Dude.
and he's not beautiful. That man.
I still look back at the Spencer thing
and
and
I
I'm all
kill
like,
myself
God,
in
Joanna,
my head.
you were stupid.
Oh, you were stupid, Joanna. Okay, all right, girl. I hope I make you
He
feel better
sat-
every day. How
he
stupid
sat-
I was.
He was sitting like right next to us, and I
was just
couldn't
staring
talk
at
to him.
staring at his crotch.
And I was just like, how do
Look
I
at
bring
this chicken wing. We were like, we should order something. I was like, yeah, we should order something, huh?
And we're like,
Deep throat's chicken wing. But
your husband got all
he did. He still makes jokes. We still joke about it.
I'm glad you guys could joke about it because at the moment I thought, oh my God, they're
gonna
going to get
murder me.
divorced because of
well,
Spencer.
well, something else, but lost my chance there. Lost my chance there.
So can you imagine us in front of Pedro Pascal? Like,
exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
We
I think-
couldn't even talk to
I
Spencer
think
of
I love him.
Iceland Kills.
Yeah, I think I love him more than Superman. And seriously, Superman was beautiful, beautiful man. And even and my mom was with me, and my mom was all she couldn't speak either. We both couldn't speak, and him and his friends laughed at us because they saw us giggling like little schoolgirls.
They know.
And I was like, oh, but you couldn't come up to and say, yes, ladies, it's me. Would you like to take a picture? He was just holding his drink and was like, and they laughed and walked away. And I was like, this mother knew. He didn't
They
even
know.
try to like, hi,
No.
ladies.
Where the hell is that article? Oh, poosh. I
You
found
found it. Poosh.
And so there's like a lot of TikToks where it's using that sound, pick
me.
choose me. And it's like they're telling Pedro Pascal that.
Oh, really?
And I'm all, yeah, he'll never pick me.
We got to get him here somehow.
I don't know
some way.
how, but we're going to.
He used to do Comic Cons.
We should start practicing just like on any rock star that shows up here. And like that way when we meet another one, we're not
There
so
was another
dumb.
one, yeah, that walked through here that it was like nobody warned us he was coming. And it was Tobias of Ghosts.
I wasn't here for that.
I know no one told us he was coming. That's what I was like, what? Why wouldn't you tell
Can you
people?
imagine that day I looked awful?
I was, and then Veronica was in my office like, get out of the way. Like, it's like, hi.
There's some people that can totally handle it. I am not that person.
No.
I cannot.
We obviously failed that test.
Yeah.
Tried to be professional even because I was handling the meet and greet for Ice Nine Kills. And she's like, nope, not professional whatsoever. I regret it every day. And then I think even Hailstorm, I was more calm with Hailstorm. I guess because it was
Maybe
a
because
female.
it was a lady.
It was a lady woman.
You didn't want to get into her lady bits.
I didn't.
But we all wanted
her
to
brother
get into
maybe, but
we all wanted to get into Spencer's lady bits.
Yeah, we
or
did.
man bits, I mean.
I was like, yeah, his lady thing. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, Matt, I don't know what he identifies as.
So this whole time I'm looking at these TikToks and I'm like, what the hell is, because like the hashtag is pick me girl.
What the
And
hell's
I'm
a
like,
pick me girl?
What am I picking, right?
Yeah.
Pick me girl is an actual term and it's called pick me girl syndrome.
I'm scared already.
I know. Where the hell is the thing that tells me?
Pick me.
Here's the things that say it's what a pick me girl is. It does say, editors note, although this article uses male and female pronouns, the advice applies to all sexual orientations and gender identities. They also say it's okay if you identify with some of these, but don't make it your entire personality.
Okay.
Pick me girl. She makes it known that she doesn't need to wear makeup.
Okay.
And it's like, cool. There's no need to brag about your perfectly even skin if you don't need makeup.
Okay.
Have you seen that one video of that chick that's like, I don't believe in wearing makeup?
No, but Alicia Keys is one of those.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's the only person I've ever seen. Like, I don't need makeup.
She talks about how low maintenance she is.
Okay.
And so it says, like, this is the things that she'll tell a guy to make herself seem, like, chill and, like, ooh, I'm a cool girl.
Okay.
So that the guy can be interested in her.
A low maintenance girl.
A low maintenance girl
men
doesn't
want?
need makeup. She's very low maintenance. She says, I'm not like other girls.
Okay. Cool.
She shames other women.
Okay.
And she brags about being a guy's girl.
Well, the internet ruined that for me because all I see are like the Olivia Munn with a bunch of wieners in her mouth when they say like, "Oh, I'm a guy's girl," and then you have.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I'll be guilty. I always say that because I grew up with 3 brothers, and guys are afraid
I
of
guess
me.
there's a way of saying like,
yeah,
oh, I'm a guy's girl. So this one says,
I'm a
typically it's a
dude.
red flag if someone can't keep a close group of female friends and only hangs out with males.
nah. I got.
There's nothing wrong with having close guy pals, but if she's claiming that she doesn't like having girlfriends, there might be a deeper reason.
Dun dun dun.
And lastly, she has to make it known that she, quote unquote, doesn't do drama.
I just met a girl like that, and I was like, "What is wrong with you?" Yes, you do, because you're talking to me. So you do drama, girl. Don't tell me you don't do drama. Yeah.
Do you know you know me, Emily. I love some drama.
Yeah, I love the drama.
I love watching from afar.
I will never tell a girl, I'm not going to talk to you because I don't do drama. Like, nah, dude, give it to me or you want me to create it. Which one you want? I feel like I do. I feel like I am that type that just say like I'm a guy's girl, but because I grew up with 3 guys and
but
other
you don't
men
use that as a way to make
Yeah,
men.
no, I've never flirted with a guy and be like, I'm a guy's girl.
I don't even need makeup.
And then I chug a beer or I've never said that. Like I love my makeup. I love my drama.
I love drama.
But yeah, I feel like I'm more guy-y, but I'm also weird and I'll accept that.
the moral of the
So-
story is this pick-me girl says it to make guys like her.
them?
Yeah.
What guy
and
likes
like
that?
set her apart from other women. Like, pick me.
Choose
me.
Does she also look like Kim Kardashian and say that? Because
Probably. She
and there
must
we
be
go
really
bashing
hot
other
if she doesn't
wait,
need
wait,
makeup.
That might be a pick me girl if I'm bashing another woman.
I bash anyone. All right.
Yeah, I don't care what you identify as.
Equal opportunity.
Do you want to identify as a tree? I'll bash you too. Earth Day. I don't
Fuck
care.
that tree.
Yeah, no, that's weird. No, I just seen
The
that.
internet.
Yeah, I just really like that.
It's like when we found out about daddies.
Oh yeah.
I still don't
You
get
can listen
it,
to it
but we
in
should
the
do a
other
thing for
podcast.
Father's Day where we just get the men around here and be like, "Is this a daddy or a zaddy?" And it's like Buzz Adams,
You should just. I'll record you. Walk up to him, and be like,
daddy or zaddy.
No, okay, walk away. Daddy.
Who's a bigger daddy?
Even if you just walk up to people, right? Like, Daddy. What?
To Steve, and he's all, "Yeah, I have."
No, the way. I love when
Steve
Steve
is
says
so
that.
vulgar.
Yeah.
Steve has a potty mouth.
Oh, and I was leaving last week. Steve was watching the new Ghost video.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've seen the new Ghost
I
video.
have, yeah.
It's intense.
It is.
And he was jamming out to. I thought it was Daniel how loud it was. And no, it was Steve.
It was Steve.
Jamming out to Ghost, and I'm walking out, and he's all, "Man, this video's intense. I can't show this to Joel," which is his son. And I was like,
Yeah, don't show it to your
"Yeah,
son.
no, you shouldn't." I was like, "But I've been seeing a lot of people asking, like, how can I show this video to my kid? Should I show this video to my kid?" And then he was getting up to the climax of the video,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "Yeah, there's no way I can show him." And he's looking at me, he's all, "What are you waiting for?" I'm all, "Your reaction to this last scene." he's all, "What do you mean?" He's all, "It's just hockey players." No, it's just hockey players, Steve.
Hockey players.
And he's like, "Oh man, they're pissing on him." And it's all, "Is it piss, Steve?" And he's like, "Well, I can't say that to you."
He draws the line there.
And I walked away, and I was like, "Okay, Steve, have a good weekend."
Aw, Steve. He's
That
great.
was great. That was a great interaction.
Steve Kaplowitz, daddy? Zaddy.
Daddy,
Who else?
sporty daddy. He's sporty daddy.
All I know is Steve and Buzz.
We should do this daddy
Mike.
girls, the Spice Girls, but like daddies. And Steve's the sporty Spice.
Sporty Spice. Buzz is
Sporty daddy.
posh.
Posh daddy. Mike is
Ginger.
ginger daddy. Who are the other ones? Oh my god. Sporty.
Baby.
Baby. Baby Spice. Ginger Spice. Sporty Spice. Scary Spice.
Scary. Who's going to be the scary? Buzz is scary.
What?
Spice.
Who's the fifth one?
Baby. Sporty.
Baby,
Ginger.
sporty, ginger, scary, and then posh.
Oh, posh.
Posh. The Buzzy Spice.
Me, the biggest Spice Girl fan ever.
That's why I look at you like, who is?
Who are we missing?
I should know. We'll
Let
make
us
it happen.
know.
We'll do a Father's
Buzz
Day
Adams.
episode.
Daddy or Zaddy?
Meh.
We'll find out because the next time we probably do this,
We'll make an engagement.
it'll probably be Father's Day.
Yeah, download the app.
Download
Send
the
it
app.
in the app chat.
Which send us your messages on the app chat.
Full circle in the
Which
app
I
chat.
swear it works because if you're calling in or you're messaging me that the app isn't working, it's working
We're
because you
seeing
sent
it.
me an app chat message.
You just sent an app.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
I digress.
Not gonna
We were
explain it.
moving on. My
Yeah.
blood pressure.
Moving on.
Zaddy, Daddy, Buzz Adams.
We'll
Go
let you
check
know.
out my article on the Jaguars mural.
And all the articles on KLAQ.com.
Check out all our articles.
Check 'em all.
Like Emily's mentioned before, you don't even need to read them. Just scroll.
Just scroll. Please
We
help
need
us.
to scroll.
Please help us so we can keep our job.
I would like to keep my job.
Thank you.
As much as I complain about it,
We'll be nicer to you. That's what. We
I
won't wear
haven't-
makeup. We won't wear makeup.
I
and
haven't told anybody you get it when you get it, so you're welcome.
It needs to be a
This
sticker.
podcast, however, I can tell you, you'll get it when you get it.
You'll get it
because-
when you get it, and,
Oh,
and you're
now
gonna
I have
enjoy
to go
it.
edit it, and it's
It'll
about
work.
an hour of editing. So.
No, wait. We'll condense it. It'll be fine.
Until next time, this was What the Buzz. Thank you,
Yes.
Emily.
Thank you, Joanna.
Yeah, let's quit it.
Love you, Pedro.
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.